Well, now that you're back, now that you're coming to counseling, I'm going to tell you what you can expect in counseling. And there are 5 things. Number 1, counseling is a place where you can talk about anything, and I mean anything going on in your life. Number 2, counseling is a place where there isn't any judgment. I think sometimes we don't tell people what's really going on because we are afraid of what they're going to think about us. Number 3 is this whole idea of confidentiality. I don't know how many of you guys have heard about that, but confidentiality is the idea that what you say in the room stays in the room. Outside some issues of safety, right? Because my number 1 job is to keep you guys safe. But would it make a difference if you knew that what you said here was going to stay here? Number 4, counseling is a place for you guys to be selfish. And I mean that in such a good way. I think sometimes, we don't want to tell our friends or family because they're busy and they have things going on in their lives and we don't want to burden them. But then what happens? I mean, do you just stay quiet and try to deal with it by yourself? Well, it's pretty lonely. My only job as a counselor is to be there for you, to listen to you, to process with you, to walk through things, to be your sounding board, to help you figure out what doesn't feel so good, and to shift that to a place that feels better. Number 5, counseling helps us to slow down. You guys have a million things going on in your lives, right? From sports to school to family to friends to dance to drama. It's so easy that when stuff happens to just stay busy and keep going, and then months later you feel anxious or you feel sad and you don't know why. Counseling's great because it helps us to slow down and process things when they're happening so they don't catch up with us later. I like to use this analogy. It's kind of cheesy, so just bear with me. But imagine you're blindfolded, your hands are tied and your feet are tied, and then somebody asks you to walk. It's not so easy, right? But what if somebody came alongside you, helped take off your blindfold, and helped untie those ropes? Better. Counseling's really similar. You guys have so much going on in your lives that sometimes you can feel pretty stuck and pretty tied up. And my job as a counselor is to come alongside you, figure out where those places are that you feel tied up, untie the ropes so that you can walk free again. And remember, no matter what it is that you're going through, counseling can be a place where you don't have to do it by yourself. I'll see you soon.